young people don't talk to girls. You know what I'm saying? They just stand around girls and see what happens. See what happens. See what happens. They reaching for rich like, nah, don't eat. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, welcome back.
I coming out the house and I'm taking them to school, but don't put some chopsticks.
Dang that.
Nigga, man, don't put some deodorant on. Man, don't put some of that, smell good on. Like, those type of dynamics that even some parents don't even welcome, as a way to tap in with their children. It's essential because your children are curious, and even though they think we have all this, your children can also
and the game is underway with the opening kickoff.
Man, what's going on? 6-7. Well, what the hell is that?
There will be no return on this when the ball bounces into the end
It's
zone.
amazing, but I always try to find ways to make
trophy.
above all.
Could be
I always
high
try to make myself available because they go to me. And you know what?
Formation beneath
So
the seam.
be done, like, as much of it is.
Dropping back, it's
so
Wentz.
want to promote their himself and their
Makes
products.
the catch, it's Tyree.
This shit, Tyree.
Grab on. First down, good gain on that one.
But it also
Now it's completion as the center is second and short.
and I
Gets it on the
so
option.
deep
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
excellence.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10.
Worst people in the world now have exits.
Got him in, it's Prime.
Early in the game, it's a good lead. I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed.
Well, without one target, they somewhere there must be an event. How would you prefer it? Well, I mean, I can't say how I prefer it, but exactly but we're like explaining that because for some people they may not understand when I say back to what it was. We had
Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the
actually
quick out.
early the access to the people of this little town that always wanted to be around the corner. We couldn't just have it.
Let's go, German.
I'm gonna step off this path just to address you, or whether that's I'm gonna step off this path because I step off this path. Instead of doing this, I think that I do that. I'm gonna tell you why I'm disappointed is because I think we're too soft.
It was a great week. And watching him take before this game, you could tell that he was singing it for the balls. The coach wants the offense to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
And it affects you that much to where you have to respond. Okay, they won't. And now, what is that saying? I'm sorry to see. A lot of times, people are not. They don't go through the ringer. So they distract, and sway. And what does that really say about the vision that you have set?
You're breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play. Right back a couple minutes scrimmage, going tempo.
They're still in the
Good shot for yards, taking him out to the 41 with a first down.
before they
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now this opening drive. This guy break. So this defense has to do a better job of going to the attack. And their coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Timeout called by the defense is the first one they've used this half.
One that I would like to consider. But all we had to worry about was the kids in our school and the people who lived there. We had to ignore them. You know what I'm saying? But they could be toxic. They could be very thrilling. And I'm telling you, I don't want that. It don't matter if it's first or if you got around a bad batch of people because that food, that source,
You could tell
like,
they
hey,
were ready
what
for
you
this
gonna
solid
do?
quick
Man,
game.
that pull up, man, you pull up, and when you find yourself in a situation like that, what man, what we doing? We about to argue, we about to do this, we about to do that. Man, I ain't, man, shut up. What? All right, that's the same situation you were in now. You're being effective, you're being good. And I'm not doing it's always the community and how to do it came to do it in our you just stand up to him, get him in the mouth. I hope you don't get your back. You know what I'm saying? Now,
From inside the 10, here he
you
comes.
know what I'm saying? They got rid of the mouth and just kind of moving around, more adverse effect on them in the long run.
Running to the left. Isaac Reed, he's got 4 out of the 29. After the productive first down play, 2nd and 6.
But when you start to realize, it's like, all right, this something that's been on my
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is loud. If you're on the opening drive, there was a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here is
Going to take a shot at STV. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and he got through his fingers. Back down here, 2nd and long.
Wait.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. After him. Nowhere close on that one, and he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
What happened?
Trying to pick up a 1st down.
I got a fourth of my parents.
Just keep slinging it.
Or
Now he's going to break the pocket.
or you call him. And my
Now he's looking
father.
Oh my God. Good catch.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
They're coming to get you.
So nothing will decline that penalty after the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the lead roll.
Really, I'm trying to get you the ball.
I am staying aggressive. I know you need to get it there, but make sure you keep testing this defense because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be a game-breaking play.
They make the stop now. Bring up there. That was opportunity to get the 1st down.
I went through all my
As he gets
sins.
at the snap, it's just about to reach the end of the quarter. He got
What I
sacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just be on the same page with this target.
He gives it away for a 7th down, and this one will be 1st and 4 from the 6.
What do you want? You don't know how to do it. You can't get that shit on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, how this happened to our children matters. And how you do it in your house. Sometimes some kids will do certain things that you will have to say, like, it ain't no way in the world that somebody is
With the run on 1st and 4. He works his way
and I'm
all
not
the way
saying
down
they're
to the 3, and the defense is 3.
any type of thing. Because everybody has to be prepared.
Now it's 2nd and goal.
This little chat. everything what it takes to get
But you
to
can
good
score.
shot. But certain
And he can't
defense
find
is
his
going
man
to
in
do
the end
it.
zone as he was trying
And
to
I'm not
pay off
saying
his red zone chance.
how
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this
it's like, hey
time?
man,
Third,
hey,
back
hey,
into the end zone for a touchdown.
That jumper don't is so big. A lot of times
what you doing there? Hey,
he can just post up a linebacker. He can run by. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down there in
that's
this red
how I
zone.
was raised. But that's the nothing wrong with it. And I say this.
He'll bring it back
If
from
you
inside
keep
his
watching this go,
and the return
I'm
runs out of Wednesday as he goes
gonna
back.
take my home and go down.
You guys can see what Jacksonville's taking going on. There's a little urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put another field goal and start this one down 13-3. Not much fair to them giving one in the 14.
The rights of a home.
Nice job being careful with this defense.
Here you go.
Watch how this offense does. They'll get back on the ball really quick. So you
I
got
heard you say before that hidden rock by
And it looks as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it.
what you call this?
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Back to throw, it's Murphy.
Because you know, like, yeah, it was you think he's right outside. Hey, you ain't no word for me. Maybe God say, hold on, why is you think this long? Don't even worry about it, bit, bro. Why is you hold my business? Hold my business. But it's just one of those things that even
Makes the
in
break
that
after the
dynamic,
grab.
I'm just sure those. Yeah,
He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on the last play. We'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 6 with the defense feeling that he can make a stop here. 9 quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up the first down without scoring a third down. Let's just fly. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on first down, they'll try to salvage his drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock three short when he's second to today. This one from 23. What a disappointment. No good. After the field goal still down by 11. Here's the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And then he got off the shot play, but he couldn't make the connection. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion in his second and 10. Now the play fake.
That's real. When you talk about,
Wide open downfield. Rudy Cooper. I love
This quarterback was having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. This guy might break his career out there. I don't know what it is. Somebody get that for him.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep and it's thrown in on the last play. Now he's second and long coming. That's a touchdown. No mid-season concentration last year in Week 7 as they pushed out that lead. But that's when he had a 43 touchdown catch.
He's just this guy. They feature him. He's good at the end of times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because he always makes plays.
And he's always open, even when he's not. Throughout his career, pick up. He's going to find a way to make it happen.
And I think it's the best interest of the players.
Scanning the field, it's Murphy.
Everything is
Flips it out
taking
to the back.
advantage of the right ways.
Can't get him to the ground. He snagged it, but he was stopped short of the first down. Good solid pickup on that play.
And without even too much knowing everything about it, because you know, you can see the stereotypes about an athlete in junior college. You wasn't good enough or you did something bad to be missing. But I was a good fit for in some type of way. And who was the
Nice
quarterback?
job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to
I
cut
was
it up
back
the
in the
tempo.
heart of one of defense, if not defense, some people out. College
And they'll do more than
boom,
move the chains. They'll move that thing
boom,
more than 30 yards down
you
the
know,
field
like,
before he's
I
finally
do
stopped.
history. This is what I'm saying. I don't have enough
To the air, first down.
to go to the game with
Fires the
I
end
do.
zone.
And that's why if you play pass practice, I think I was around Tebow every day.
And I absolutely love this play.
Okay.
You show
And your
them the
experience
space while you're not
is
too close to the goal line. If you can run your big tight end right up the middle of the field, run the post route, throw it up to him, let him do the rest,
as a
and get
college
touchdown.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Let's go to the studio now. Check in with Kevin. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Ball State is down, but they are not out. Not inside Sherman Stadium. One of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Western Michigan. Your boy Casey has you covered here in studio, guys. In case anything changes in this meeting, you can have it.
How about that? With Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on over there. Finds the end. It's
And that's no good news that I can challenge anybody to have a first down. You have to leave a job. Then learn, like take what Tip has done, take the canvas. You may not even hit it, but simply put the whole story. So that was the point who I had to
We're 2 minutes now. They built the big lead and trying to pile a little more.
especially I grabbed
If they can turn this drive into points, they've got it first and 10 and 50.
That's the measure.
Just a short pass.
I went to I was 7
That just on this job. You're going to have to get charged to give you the fees and get bananas. You better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many times.
Being in Atlanta on the south side of the whole time,
This QB's had some success, man, throwing the football. He's in like 3 touchdowns today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give him those big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
so
No, we're close on that one, and he got drilled trying to deliver the football.
That's
Now
two
they
days.
start down.
In a rat like the first time I had 17 years old. 17 years old. I never came in contact. It's weird. So it's crazy to me what people say. This place security that I'll say that person don't know because nobody talking. And you start to say, what is the first time you came in contact on a regular basis with a person that didn't match your gender, your race,
He'll
your
bring it out from
ethnicity,
inside his own 10.
all in the filter pot.
He was
And
hoping
they
for
just
something a little more dynamic, but he didn't get on the ground at the 20.
So what was the first one? At what age when you was around differences outside of African American?
Back over the middle. He is not afraid to use this to the as he bangs between the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half. They'll try to get more time on the board before the break. They'll go up top on second and short. Pass right there. The target gets him down at the 33. Now on to do the change. Keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout call to the defensive line. They're talking remaining ahead. Now on to do the change. Keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Get in the driver's seat today. Get 0% APR for 6 months on the 2026 Atlas Year Volkswagen driver rates.
Everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Gamecocks line up underway. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
I would with the
He'll take it on the return. That's the perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever you can and help them. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Even the big clock quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
They were out.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Deep shot in the end zone.
Man, leave them alone.
And goes covered there to make it away and deny the score. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It's picked up and they run it high with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but one on this defense to get the football. Looking to throw it to Murphy.
So they will try
With that on the screen.
45.
And they pick up 9 on first down and it'll be a second and short. One snap coming before they head in the locker room. Looking to go up in time for the other half. Pass is incomplete and comes to a full stop on that play.
The word that it was almost a part of people's vocabulary. Not to even the team. Hey, turn around. Hey, look, right? It would be nothing to be embarrassed about. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I don't think people outside like really understand how you're screwed. When I go to the next level, I had a
Let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
And I didn't know no better. You feel shouting, tapping,
On the move from inside. Good job on when you're picking up stuff like this, when you start the second half, really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can do this. If you're an offense, things did not go your way in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our defense going, you just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be more aggressive on fourth downs. Obviously, I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me.
that I don't necessarily know. Then how does it make the white man
Great job by this
when a
savvy
bunch
senior
of
to know when he
African
just needs to move
saying,
his
hey,
feet with his feet.
hey man,
You just can't say enough about
and
this
how was they
and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive earlier when he calls it over. It was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Yeah, I'm not saying that
Get him to the tailback. Running to Green. Oh, loses his way through.
Listen,
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got it downfield. And he'll take it in. Has it. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
they're not.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic, so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many times that they're just possession guys, and they usually go there right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability with his speed to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on touchdown.
There's a lifestyle that is kind of
Here comes the offense on the field again.
that's smell.
Drop it back, it's a twist.
They get those words. Then you got to put it
These wide receivers are so much of this is understanding where the players are in the zone, understanding how to get leverage on a man. These wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays with them.
This
It picked off.
the person is 4 foot really good.
Good gain on
So
the
if I was
return.
the
Defense
cool,
is setting up with a big play.
That's a frustrating play right there. Like the protection was really good. Jesse, the quarterback holds on to the football, holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake.
Takes it to the other way. Really good job by everybody on the well block. Good.
for everybody to say need as much as they want to.
And then the game gets really
Tell me, how do you feel like what you're explaining to that pilot?
and maybe
That pilot is upgraded how to shape and the lessons you've learned from it, and then placing yourself in this community where you had to alter that and kind of school that as they understand your comfort, were you ever, did you ever get tired of it? Did that become a challenge? Yeah. And it's the rock. I have cool my hair. It's not a measure of rebelliousness again. It's more or less being lazy. That's true. And also agree. But you don't have to shift those boxes, but to encourage others that, hey, you can still be culture and understand the ball of you and it's acceptable. And sometimes not really hard, but just, hey, do your best so you can secure something. Because even though they say they don't have to do it, they do it. They don't always have those conversations. So we all know
There you go, Quincy.
we just gotta understand the rules of the plays. You play that? I just play right there. Bro, I said it. It ain't 32 quarterbacks. I feel all it's super kitchen all
But he's been on fire.
I always say, well, and then when they told me, oh, I was like, bro, I'm a competitor.
Here he comes inside his own five.
Just allow it to compete. I feel like it's first team and they start him at 21. So what is your together here as they start with number 21. I'm just asking the question.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate enough to
Did you order the ball? What happened?
And momentum squarely on their side right now. Starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run.
They look like no cap.
Is very impacted by what your cousin does. So nowadays, I be really rooting for Castro to do something because when we don't know how to do it affects my business. Everybody goes down. I'm like, yo, I don't care what I make, but I don't know. When Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, Roddy White, I hate how
Everybody's watching the quarterback, trying to make a break on the ball, but it just decided his hands too quick.
So when we actually read the deal,
It's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to for a chip the open guy and
Justin Arrow had a chance to shake loose and he'll be brought down at the 24. 1 far away from the end of the quarter.
It was a foul.
Looking downfield, first down.
Because I was playing, and it was like God said, don't worry about it. I got you, bro. I said, what, 28-3? What? I've never did it down. Because I still went to the same spot. I remember first outside, the office always come back, come see family, whatever. And they were always be like, obviously the water and birds,
Wants to go
rise up,
Shoot it to the left.
this will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Got a return. Gets it in the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
And it was a drama in the movie. He was on the bench.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and the pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline.
And he handled that.
So after the Friday, fresh set of bench for the
So you
Eagles.
It's a short hand.
Because when I pressed the button came back and said, there's thousands of people that have already pressed the button before you.
Line is bad. It's a anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They picked the perfect play at the perfect time.
He throws one to the left.
He's got it.
Chases in the end zone for a touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go 7-0.
Everyone got the big tight end in this offense.
And now, what I hate about it, I don't want my platform
And it'll be
that they out of town. And sometimes they going out and they steal something. Well, they want people to know, hey, I got a book. Hey, I got an out. Hey, I'm doing it.
these little games are starting to add up. He gets
What
it
about
to the
this
lead.
thing happened? Because
And the game is going to bring the
shit.
We're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos after a successful run now.
And sometimes the platform
He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line, and it'll be first down. And Jesse
even though we were
almost over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, these guys have been in a great rhythm all game long. It just seems like he's dialed in. Man, he's been
He did such a great job of first down, setting up the defense.
He's got to push the ball downfield, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. Makes life really easy on the inside guy.
And you know what I'm saying? And I saw it was like, nah.
We can't stop DJing.
No shot. There ain't no how to get in this quarterback's head. He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, he's on so much fire. You might as well just sit everybody. Pace everybody, look at the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And now this offense will take the field again.
Now, shit, narrative, constructive narrative, it's great. It's
Here's the handoff. There he goes. That one can really put this crowd into high gear as they have a first down and 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. Fires to the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got a lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball. Space, that's exactly what this offense is doing.
He gets it into North territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. There's man on the line. He works his way inside the 30-yard line, 29, picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking away. He strikes downfield. And he's brought down right there near the other line of the sticks. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock running. Where can you get to? He's going all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we're going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good, and you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he didn't get another touchdown.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. He took a hit as he flew in and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Defense going all in to stop the run. Back to pass, it's Wicks. Oh, he tried and just didn't work it out. They'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Well, the mark of the beast is not getting the
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
So everybody
And the Gamecocks heading quickly to the line.
You know, I think a situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you've got to spread the praise for it. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Where does he stand over there? We've never talked about it.
I see you throw on first down.
I would not
Trying to get everybody safe with the clock still running.
That's just the type of person.
They'll go work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Maybe we get just a few before sliding with this. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long back up inside their 20.
You have hundreds of people that you can see or may not see that not
They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football.
well,
to the air, it's Wicks. Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the second down. Maybe the connection last time and see if they throw it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's got enough for the first down. It'll have to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. This offensive scoring position with the first set of downs. He's looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. Now on second and goal. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. Third and goal for the offense.
And this is the part of the field when you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone.
You forced that one, though. You forced that one. You forced that one.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Kicking unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take the lead as drive starts at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Wiggles three. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 20-line. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Don't take that like good. So even though a person may not ever be able to talk to
everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
and certain times, as you know, being in this time,
Hoping to throw me on the sticks.
in the industry, it's easy to cut all the
Too much. And the Gamecocks will bring the team into the field. Does that much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground.
That will respect
Comes the offense as they get set to take over.
Like, I don't fool with you.
They're going to
Just
open this
doing
drive with a
normal
pass.
stuff, and people see it.
Getting through the end zone.
What you doing?
That wasn't forced. That was just throwing it down. Test and check.
That jump with double. My money don't fall. Like he has a show. My money got it on.
And he made the exploit without problem. Kickoff unit back work, and they have been busy as they build this sizable lead.
Gotta give my boy the Heisman, man.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return
He
man
got
out.
the first Heisman trophy winner in the organization.
Together, back up and starting at their own 13. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
This nigga threw 517 yards for him. God damn.
Misfired on the last play, they go back in the air. And now it's too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. You make up the game plan and they're on the play sheet for this third and long from inside their own 20. To throw, it's Murphy.
I think this sophomore year for y'all too, weeks against the, I think we both got y'all to the point that y'all both gonna be first round picks. Y'all both gonna be first round picks when y'all come out.
Here's the return.
Y'all got to make the best out of it. Man, y'all gonna make it for sure. Quincy gonna probably be like a let Quincy come out next season and really join Heisman.
You morphed into a championship contender. Yes, but you don't want to get too far ahead. You kind of want to be like,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen the stat line, I seen 517 yards. Like, okay, what the fuck? Great game. And guys, I'm not really impressed with this because they
Yeah,
just see
it's like, bro, they don't have to get a nigga the Heisman, bro. Just looking at these yards and all that shit, they gonna have to give him the Heisman.
So I think that's why people like you are important. I also want to speak back you've been
Yeah, for
very,
sure, that's the record. 5-17, bro.
hands-on in the community, in building and shaping opportunities for young people in sports. That was a 7-on-7 tournament. It kind of took a left turn. Oh, God. Man, can you talk to us about what happened in that and what provisions have been put in place to prevent it happening? Well, what people didn't know, those are wrong people. Right. And what people didn't know, I knew exactly what you did. Like, they helped me in my 7-on-7 program. And in that type of dynamic, I'm happy that nothing else came from that, because where we're from, that's just the beginning, not the end. And I'm grateful that nothing else came from that. I wish Stephen TJ nothing but success. I always wish success. I think what happened that specific day was alpha men, coming to a disagreement, and it just, it's almost like the moment was on the stove. The pot boiled over. And since then, we've spoken, and it's been nothing but love and respect. What caused you to get to that point? Well, they decided to start their own 7-on-7 program.
This nigga gotta be crazy.
What happened? I'm a football player. I'm a troll. And we're playing spades. I'm gonna tell you something about yourself just to get you to focus that 9 of spades rather than that jack of spades. I have experience. So I need to let my 10 walk. So I'm literally gonna tell him, I said, give me your head, take that. Brother, I got my PhD.
Steve, man. I'm telling you, bro, that wide receiver is not gonna be able to focus you after you basically put up. Bro, if you put up a 2,500-yard season, it's over.
I was just a third control. They say a certain things, I say a certain things. And
he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job to kick off the game. Everybody's staying in the game. They'll stop in the 16.
Y'all seen the stone, but the offense trash.
And all we ever want to see is two great quarterbacks in action today. It just has to be a little see him square on.
These guys can go source the defense for so many reasons. We said it earlier. Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can do a job for so these defenses are really going to have to be careful. They try to defend these quarterbacks that come down to which guy has the ball last.
Which is really a big showdown. They know what's on the mind.
Because these are two huge games.
Rain versus rain. Big time ball versus big time ball. Trying to get
I think now
that's not what this is about. This is about the QB.
as me, it would have been a party. Hey, because whatever no beat, you cut that ball, hey, let's go back in the room. Whatever won't happen in the room. We're going to leave that home. It's going to be let the room go. But that is still possible. True. So, because I but to pass it, it's real not what
And I think you're
so they impact
win the lose game, you physicality, and they lean all the way
big fellas up
And
front.
who am I to see
Is the big guys, those unselfish players. It's old school, man. Running into college football, it's tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches, because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football. That is a huge advantage. This offense takes advantage each and every game.
Let's see what they got on second down.
whether they want to compete or not. I directly
They'll go to the ground.
you don't need to know that I did. Just understand. I don't have
They move the chains on the ground.
Have y'all seen this?
Here comes the
Yes.
action. And now the pitch.
They
Good job on the fly, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
They got
One on that last one, and it's second and 11. Looking for man, it's Wicks. Throws
It's
the
all
ball
a
out.
sport.
Tyree.
All down to down the sticks as he picks up the first down.
What you
As
think about
he
this?
gets his drive moving, he should go with running back.
More specific.
Boy, right there.
I think that State
Yeah, that's on.
experiencing the best of time
He pushed down the run on their step.
was equipment.
Insane.
And then they did tack on that extra point, no problem.
One of us happened. Sorry, when I was young,
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Also by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
during that time, I was
Another Tennessee offensive movement forward. They went 3 and out on their first possession, and now see if they can be more productive this time around. Gets over now.
right. That
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33 and it's first down.
pass control.
Last completion on the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Yeah, but
Wants to
even
throw on
before
first
that,
down. Hooks it out of the air. With the go on there.
like future was right. Wasn't what he wore because you know that's you go way
The
there.
give to the back.
Yes, but
Finding off the defender. This is Junior making his presence felt to make his stop after a short game. And he threw down drive the offense.
the body of these is a mixtape there.
From the gun, wants
So
to pass.
when I struggled at
Pulls
house,
it in, it's time.
so easy sound, traffic sound, we celebrate the newness in the industry to educate people. But now I think that when we get into that, how they kind of create their own brand. They have like they got
So now they'll go back to work after changing in the field. Wants to throw, it's Wicks.
and the person
With the catch, it's Wicks.
you know,
Turning it off. Found him on the Jerome and got it to the 44-yard line.
As a defense, it's so hard to cover this guy because of the frame, not really making that shot. This guy's also got skills. The hard part is bringing the guy to the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. Just hanging around his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12.
I
He
think
rifles one deep to the left. And they can't move out, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion.
that Gucci and Keys it wasn't the same thing, the same place. See how the road was but this is what I'm saying. So, like we never, I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. So, there, if you think you probably shout it out. We were in a award show called Dirty. Those that were nominated and something happened during a performance where a fight the fight broke out during the award show and it was our people there against each other. This is just fight. So
I don't like how y'all call these interceptions, man. I don't like how y'all call them. Like, my nigga, like, calm down. This is my nigga first season starting, man.
Right next to each other. What you doing, man? Why I just put out there and the whole and we sitting there having a conversation about who we thought
Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting obviously in the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road. Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are. Now we can find out who's the best in conference.
You know, that type we were doing
not only their opponent,
was like, you know, it's how we shoot to one another.
And you see the concept so much in pro football.
The most respect,
They're just proponent of it. No matter what, and then kind of throw it right underneath the thank you there. Unsuccessfully. That's what they were trying to accomplish all the time.
Motion from the back.
You know,
Couldn't connect on first down. Back to the air.
I feel like
Oh, and the defense in chase mode. And they fire up and down to the 35.
I know this is the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, and sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. After that beautiful completion deep into the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to
the skill set.
4 points on this drive.
Now, hindsight, what I should have considered is the cultural impact of outside of Jets. There's a skill set. Because we also have
Second down. In the middle of the course.
Man, I just specifically tell him that he put the same word he told my waiter when I moved off on my bicycle. But this was from a man with trouble. I'm trying to get
Arizona looks like 5 buys in the bag road today. Offensively, the reason defensively, it's been one pothole after another. They're trailing by 17 to Colorado. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this will shake up the big road race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that. Let us know when it goes final. Pick up 2 yards on the line with the 88 on second down.
And I put it on still really trying to get put on. And I see the same thing everything I was saying.
Going for the massive explosive play instead, they're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down on the line.
Fuck with your boy.
And shit, why in the world I go to the baby or song? And they said,
Back to pass, it's quick.
get your weight on. They have to do it. I'm like, when I got back on my bike and rolled out.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Clay
Looks as if he had an injury on the last play. We'll take a break to check him out.
I feel. But when I found out that the same person told me to put my weight on, I had to take the same thing. And that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it is to the whole in the first place. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I just praise God. What I asked you, I probably would be sitting before you today in the position that I'm in. Yeah, that's what I mean. All we know is the unincorporated.
Let's go, Tyree.
There will be so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
However,
He'll pull it on the read.
all the criticism
He's the first and still on his feet.
could actually
There he
have a
goes.
reason.
They'll use the timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
I don't know why.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Go to each of my criticisms.
Looking to throw on first down.
Yes.
Not enough room to get it in enemy territory. They're down to the 43-yard line.
I drink my
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team.
who tracks
Oh, that one we lost. So good. After the missed field goal, still down by
squad. I care about the team. I didn't just go with blind to see all
on the run from inside the 5.
Makes advice.
He's out.
No count.
He'll be out to the 43-yard line with a big return.
That's
Striking distance already. It's great to have confidence in your kicker, but this is the flip side. You give the offense great field position in must territory.
So they, just get their emotions and carry that into the DC. And then to like the business. While I'm
using his legs to buy some time.
but the reality
You can play the defense, but I give it to him on that.
Picking up on second down.
you've always had
Third
it
down.
to
Looking to throw it quick.
he was
Shoots and falls to the turf.
And the way that the defense is getting pressure on this quarterback, they've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. We weren't able to get there, but on that play,
and I'm
You niggas better stop fucking holding, bro.
because like to me when we were
That wouldn't hurt. They thought they had moved the chains on fourth down instead. They back out.
on Friday.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
and just trying to say like, bro, I admit everything. This is a comedy machine.
I'm glad we got a kicker.
You respect it. I respect it. And I can tell you, like, and when this is your first years, you start saying like, yo, like, that's how certain people kind of treat you. It's like, yo, you hot. Like, when you drop Paper Trail, I was in college. Everybody was fucking Paper Trail. Everybody was fucking King. Everybody was fucking PSC was having it. Like all these different things, your success impacted me because I was full. You know what I'm saying? You know, directly. So, in the state of music right now, all these and the state of people, the state of in my era, still not right. What you see, it's so like offset. What were you doing? Bro, I know. For real? I ain't know that either. After that, bro, I'm telling you, because I got you. Then you like, dude, I'm going to I have to out there. Well, they squashed it though. They squashed it. That's what I'm saying. I did not know that. But it was this way. When you see those things happen, I didn't see that why I stayed all the way. Where we are I'm also whether it's equal or disagreement. My politics Rollo and it's so many different people that are involved in disagreement. You got Wyatt and it's so much. It's like, yo, rather than you have the power. You don't want to hear them, so I don't have that kind of power. But I'm saying, if you were to say, so you can count to it. If they are willing to counsel, they are open. So counsel at the same time, I can suggest someone to do something with that. And what we after myself, someone
that's what they did. And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell this team is locked in way back earlier. They got we have JC, and when we have
we can make music just as well in 50 and collectively. If I choose to make music, I want to be someone who aligns with my person. I don't know if I select my person just for music, because I can do music on my own, my personal tag. And that don't mean I mean this person at home. That don't mean that, between I just might not want to do that. What's different in the state of how things are with the connection with the culture, the streets, the music that didn't take place when people was making things that you see now, and it's like that would have never happened during this time, or vice versa. I don't know if I can say it would have never happened. I can say it never. But if it was given the opportunity to happen, it may have happened. Sometimes the reason things ain't happening yet is because the opportunity has never existed. So it's a lot of happening. But collaborating on doing music with quote unquote good. I'm innocent, but I'm curious. You can't. I mean, I think it's sticky. It's not. You know what I'm saying? You got your bread. Like, that's usually that. And if you touch it, you stick to it. It's the ending of the song. You feel me? So you don't operate. Who? I don't like it. I am now, right? I'm attached. How would you become to Jordan? How would I counsel Jordan? And you know what my counsel, I think first of all, he would have to get to a place where he feels he needs counsel. Okay. You know, we are assuming that he is in a place that he is unhappy. No. Okay, let's. I'm going to speak as a fan or as an observer to what I think is something. Gunna has put out a great deal of successful, intriguing music for the last 3 years, right? It has performed well, it has been, and he's also got his life in order, correct? And what seems,
I heard about that. I heard about the 5 stars.
Marketed in a way where we're not used to a rapper, let alone him, a rapper being marketed. His lifestyle, fitness, his meditation is which I commend, right? But even I celebrate. He's saying that he's also talking conversation for each person to say what was done, what we assume was done is breaching the code of ethics. It was best to say. So, but I don't think it was intentional. Whether it was intentional or not, that's what I mean about counseling. Because it's a great thing. That is a line that he didn't, I don't think he did what he did with the intention of slamming somebody. So now, this is what I'm asking. And tell me if I'm agreeing. But our intentions don't matter. It's our actions that what happens. Correct. So now, knowing that, do you see where it's like, yo, you know what, bro? I want to make everything right. I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm gonna be always straight. Making it to the point of business and interaction and the point of success that all of us are intending to go to, we all gonna deal with shit or that or a sucker or fuck nigga or a less than savory character. We all gonna deal with them on that rise. So if you say this is my stop, when you get, okay, I gotta deal with this motherfucker, so I'm gonna stop it right. That don't help the rest of the people that you're trying to help, whoever that is, like in your family. Now, I'm not going to do anything that I feel like is going to, how can I say, detrimental to anything I got going on, anything people around me got going on, anything that I think the decisions kind of have to change. Your circumstances are different. For instance, 27 and go. I ain't doing no better. I ain't got no proof to say They're no good. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't in that life no more. But I still carry the lessons from what I did. So what I'm moving upon is the lessons and the things that I took from you with that life. But presently, I'm a tax-paying citizen. Yeah. So I can sit down with whoever it is. I don't think there's Sammy the Bull. I can sit down with you.
One of the toughest things
I'm not
to do,
even
I know I'm
you
college
know what I'm saying?
is
It
when
doesn't
on
affect
the
me
road.
in my life
When you're a
right now.
ranked
And I
team,
think that
going into a
transition
hostile
is what
environment,
everyone is
these fans
having
are ready to
a
knock you off
different
course.
separate.
Welcome everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers,
I had a
just outside
conversation
Miami and
and
Pivotal Stadium.
I think the specifics of my curiosity came
FIU will kick it off to get
yes,
things underway.
everybody knows what I'm talking about, but it avoids being on record by saying certain
He'll bring you
but
back
I would
from
say
inside
this.
his five.
What if God wakes up because he hasn't spoken?
And in
He hasn't.
return,
He hasn't.
showing
He
great
says
vision
that
to be able to find
but
space
he
for
has
his team
made
in much better field position.
popped out places, but without talking about what people really want to know. If he were to say, you know what, I'm going to come on expeditiously, or I'm going to come on Monday, Friday, well, and how would that counseling situation be? I've spoken with him. I've spoken to him. First of all, when we got here, he called me and asked me to join the mission. We're going to I didn't know my
That chopper dope. My money gon' fall. Let me hear the show. My money got on. It's too many.
And I just give you my turn, and start talking to Leon, and that's when he turned himself into late. And the next time I talk to this crowd, well, I ain't talking to him, I think I talked to my attorney. And he told me that there was something on the table. And I was like, yeah, and none of them talked to me. And he had me see, and I was basically, but I didn't know
Basically, he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field, making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has found new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent.
And the defense, that will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if they can take the play action. Put the quarterback down and he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw moves downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. FIU will line up punt. Man out on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what he can do with it. Turns like that are why you don't throw the quarterback catch it.
So why does it matter? So that's how I
And they do it so easy. They can put small drives together, big drives together, every year. And that's why they're top 10.
Y'all niggas ain't on shit. We got more fans than y'all up in here.
Not a lot of space being found.
Y'all used to be nice. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all must have got rid of that coach. But boy, y'all used to be so nice.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going right here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the pressure is there. Down he goes at the 18.
on Slade, the train
keep this drive alive after that early
that
sack.
reminded me, say, also,
They'll run play action.
it is a sign
He walks it high and deep down the left
it's
side.
passing now.
They've been trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth
So,
down.
if that was a
FIU will line up to punt.
that had
This
ran
will be the
away,
second time they've had to kick it away.
told on by someone who was his
Holds it
brother,
in at the
who
40.
stood next to him.
Not able to throw a big return. They got the ball back and is ready to go with a fresh possession.
Brought back and found out
First and 10 at the 50.
out was because of his friend.
Use the
Now
play
he's
now
out.
throws.
And now he's
Pressure and
the information
after the
provided.
first down sack for the
That
lead, it's second down. Looking to pass to Twix.
would be
Shoots
passed
it to the
down.
left. They just working that sideline. Excellent footwork to stay in bounds. Now from the 40, it's first and 10.
So his son, his grandson, his granddaughter, his great-grandson would all
To the air on
listen.
first down.
They would feel the impact of him being switched on. So
And he's able to
much to their, like they don't even know why. But they
Man, this guy's closing in
hear
quickly
about
on 100 yards
somebody
receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and strategy, but every time they looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's what the defense, they have to be aware of moving
That's why
forward.
white folk don't
Ball
get
marked
mad
at the
about
26,
it.
it's first and 10.
He did it.
Wants to throw
He
on
did
first
it.
down.
He told me to do it.
Right in the heat.
I wanted to do it. I started teaching him.
And the defense forced a big completion with the
That's
rush.
why. That's a
Really nice job of defender knocking out one of those man coverages. He knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now, he is dialed in.
Wow. Like, wow, that's a crazy ass piece.
That's why we still here talking about why it's so important to not tell them.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
That's what I shared with Mr. Simmons.
And then they'll fire it at the 45. That's good enough for first down.
You know, like I know about it.
Ripping up that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Do you think, or do you think it's worth
On the play fake on first down to the throw. Got away from Foley and got rid of it.
it's always
He's got his man. He's dropped down quickly. Middle game here, still a bit short of the first down.
Got off track. That conversation to put it back on track is always one
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Inside the 35. About to crease at the 20.
Big plays, shows you a little bit of vision, shows you a little bit of burn. Keep the pick up on
And for a quick save, let's go to Kevin Costner's in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. They're all big ones at that conference. Alabama has the lead right now. This is tied for after Christmas. They just haven't been able to separate themselves from the other side by any. They're up by 7 over South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final quarter in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
How about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to come.
34, 35. It was like after I had gotten out of
Off the play fake
you know,
on first down.
going to fear is shape.
Going to put it over the top of the knee. He's got it down the left. How about this senior picking up 2 yards and making a nice play on that one? After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go forward on first and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And then maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. We're looking to throw it in Twix. Nowhere close on that one as he got it to around the now they race third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Trying to pick up the first down the backfield. The offense in its own end still needing a couple yards for the first down. They'll stay out there and go for it on fourth.
You know, it's analogy in sports that
No one's gonna get him.
who you play. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all want to check who you play. And you got to translate that into your life. You successful, but what you want to do is what you protect. What you have to play to be successful. And with that comes a sense of mental toughness that at some time your biggest enemy is to make you internally. So, going through what I went through, on the field was not the biggest
Looking downfield on first down.
test.
They'll run the screen.
What was?
Great
I
on
would
the
have
three.
It's only first quarter.
First quarter.
Well, the defense is now wants to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line and a 3-yard
But
gain.
people do
They're
it.
facing
It's
another
the
down.
same success. Because to be able to
Defense
say,
gonna jam these receivers
I'll
right
play
out
on
of line.
one good year. I'm like, I don't believe it. But this is what you had in the left. Yeah. But I would ask, how do you feel about that coming in? Having that. Because now, I would say, your favorite quarterback, and I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to you. Your favorite quarterback, no doubt, they may have something in that resume. I think.
All right, team,
But I got something in my resume.
You got to go to the offense quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready to go.
I will never Super Bowl. I will be the enemy where I think you get so caught into it's I want to turn to the breeze. It's like, because even ego, it's like, what else do we have to prove? Because I would even question Brady, a person who I have so much admiration for. And what's not working. That's a big person. It's like, nobody's when Brady went on his run, he really had to sacrifice things. When I comes in motion and playing the game, just like when you that's hard
And he was searching his yardage on that play.
at some point, in those dark times, shiny times, alone times, it's all worth it.
He is going nowhere.
So no matter what somebody else may say in question, like, but you only had one. It's like, well, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, bro. There ain't a lot of folks that can say that. Me being able to go to my mama's house is a success to me. My mother will never have to work. She hasn't worked for as long as I can remember.
The kicker will reach for 36 yards.
And that was like I've been able to see being able to look at
Not
it.
gonna get there as this defense makes a stand.
The same place I can
Man, as the older, it's never fun to see a field goal block because you're so low to the ground. You have that unique perspective. Did you see the mound growing in front of you? All those things going on. You know that kicker has got no game.
Second down play.
I can bring that to my hood. And you can go to somebody else's hood. He can come back to my hood.
And no
You see what I'm saying? So it's so understandable. That's what you understand. So man, you know what I'm saying? So those type of dynamics where you have to be very confident in who you are and understand that a person's slave of try to shadow, shade, hey bro, that person's great. That person's and not being able to yo, there's some things that this person did. I would, but I think that's serious. And I'm going to say that with leadership has some things that I don't need to say. Just how to go as far with change.
Yeah, you gotta go tempo. You're gonna try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of the game. But I think more than that, you gotta eliminate negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Now,
In the middle, it's Leach.
I believe no longer the primary option.
You're coming into this game, if they throw it completions and get first down, that's when they might change up the tempo and go faster speed.
When I had my first biological, you know
He gets rid of it. Not much of a
chance.
Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a second and long.
Yes. But I'm still with the child. Full responsibility to say, no, it's my job. It always happened indirectly because of who I am and how I was raised. But that process yours.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to go over the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking at the football. And you can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella and they're able to look up there.
For me,
After picking up the cover with second and 8,
that I've seen for myself.
the play action fake. Fires to the door down. Catch in the middle, it's
The
Leach.
bonus.
Just what they were. He's got set up and
My desire is to take care of everybody.
And next pass is going to be this offense. The quarterback and receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at the right hand on the ball, ready to run another play.
Yeah. When she first said out,
Defense gives up a pretty big run. They get the first down, and so you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's got it on the right.
Big,
And it's the end zone.
now,
And he proves
what she was saying, now I feel wow. So, those conversations wasn't all those parts, respectfully.
It'll come out to the 25. No one can every time.
She ain't said I'm sorry. She actually said it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Now, you and I often get I hope
The defense gets to finally gotta start getting some more hits on this guy.
is it?
And that's a play on third down. This is
I like it here. I don't know what the rules say. Well, I would say like this.
Just gashing his
Is
defense.
it objective
Get him to the 40-yard line.
to be man or is it because just because man don't mean happy and just because
Get out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Waiting between them and sticks here on second and
That's
now.
cool. But it's because of what the expectations, man. And let's have other people to run. That's and I give you a first hand.
He's a guy that stretches the field. He can make TVs miss. He's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
The experience came my way. Roy White is playing. They were just walking down the street with one of my wrestlers.
And he takes this from inside the five. Nice job. They give him a lead. Everybody's staying in their lane. There's time to miss 16. Ready to go back to work on offense.
Whether I was judging the situation or not, I still got to be more how you carry this.
It all comes down to this drive right here. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go
So
right
don't
for
tell
them
me
in the first half.
you know, real fight. You ain't your skill or your
Looks as if we have an injury on the last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after that. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him fouled on the line.
Cam, say what's up. You got it back. We need to run it back with him.
Don't check out BB Dodgers Resort.
Telling me everything I
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
So when I see
FIU will line up the punt. Bring it out. He got stuck in reverse. The punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt. And then they'll bring it down to get the offense started on the next drive.
don't expect offense.
So let's see how they play it in the final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Wicks.
Cut the pass.
Inside of the 20-yard line, pushed out of the 18, and they're in business.
And he's been the go-to guy on his own. Like, he's in the top all of college football receivers for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special leader this young man has.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
You got Funky Friday.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitter.
They'll go to the air. And he is the lead. Got it. Touchdown.
It has to make sense.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've done up here in the first half, they got an scoring a touchdown. They're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Gentlemen, a really raucous environment here in Miami. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers. But he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet. He's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
What the heck?
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They still need to find something to build on the confidence.
Yeah, I think when you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, is everything mattered in his offense. Every possession in the second half is going to be great.
Yeah, I think you're offense wise with that. What are you worried about? Everything went well in the first half. This is when you're trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind and be aggressive.
They're able to get him down just shy of the first down mark. And the Panthers around the line looking to convert on third and short.
You don't want a hot one all there. And James about to come out black. And then
They'll roll on third and short. They didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. FIU will line up the punt.
You know what I'm saying? It's to, you know, yourself and your style. But when you start
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them back out. The Eagles spotted right around the 15. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
I'm starting to see like
Back to throw, it's
passes ended up.
It's complete to the right.
Yeah. So
Then about 8 on that play is 2nd and 3.
Today's football, a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get to the ball field.
Open our own business.
Call it near the sticks. It's Lewis. There we go. They didn't make the stop, but this pass is does some damage. They move the sticks with the first down.
A lot of smiles right now with this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing football. These receivers are still
Catching time to three, still on. Speeding down the side. And the end zone for a touchdown.
trying to get all the way
He has been precision passes, using the scout, the divine instrument, rather than the one-one.
Looking at his defense, absolutely no answer. Just batting down the runs all game long, step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroys the defense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd.
It's Hollywood.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds.
Or it's
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And time is just there.
How the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to get in coverage that time, but they were in zone. They pulled 10 and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right places. Forcing that to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
until the word I think but I will need to check GPT.
Offensive line's up for a first and 10 from the 43.
Google yourself. Yeah, it's hey ya.
Calling in the backfield, it's Ron.
Love it. Thank you so much for coming here. This is
And the Panthers can really work on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. The RPO, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I know the offense is down by a lot in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to throw it on first down. Under fire. Looking to scram. Oh, he's got it right. And a nice pickup on the line to get the down.
He can do that. He drops
Like he said, not all that stretching to get that back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He'll keep
we
it
got the official NFL 2026 and I'm not gonna lie, it's going crazy down right now. Yo, I see myself signing the trades and have to get I'm like, bro, I can't wait to get on the street. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to get on the street. Let's talk about alright, so the first, we got Jeff signing quarterback, Sean Wright to a 1-year deal, 5.5 inches. You got Gino is back. We're all began. Talking about Gino. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what side about there. Patriots, my Patriots, we signed Romeo Dobbs to a 4-year deal, 2 hours ago. $7 million, we're going to work the rest of the offseason. I like that. I'm paying 6 foot. It's gonna feel. No, John Wilson. This is already an amazing start. You know what I'm saying? No offense to Jeff Diggs. I don't know what Jeff Diggs is going to get in the next 2 months. They already just cut it. Yo,
some good, great shit. Yo, I just know about this. So now, 100% live, and I'm looking at this Twitch show. Let's go, bro. Yo, remember him from DCW College Music Course. Nice little glitch on there. Transfer right over to the solid culture. I'm not saying you're going to be a superstar. You could turn out to be, bro. Solid nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, New England, the first day of free agency, y'all are going to work. Amazing. And then the Raiders are trading Geno Smith for a bag of these potato chips and some hot fries to the Jets. Looks like he's going to finish off his career here. You got the Texans are signing offensive line Brady Smith to a 2-year deal worth $25 and $13.5 guaranteed. That makes the Texans offensive line better. Is Stroud can get sacked less often. You know Stroud cut his hair too. Stroud can have a better comeback here. Texans agreed to terms with allowing him to make him the NFL highest paid kicker. 2-year, $30 million. Now, $30 million is a lot of money. But I don't know how why do you get paid so much less than like a quarterback or an athlete or a receiver? At least give him like $30 million. Especially say he's a top kicker. I don't think he's getting paid The Lions are signing, this is what I said earlier this morning. The Lions are signing Pistachio. Yo, Jameer Gibbs and Pistachio. Now, in all honesty, the last 6 games in the NFL season last year, Pistachio, I feel like he's kind of in a slump. I even asked what the hell is going on with Pistachio right now, man. Like, the only one check is Pistachio is still good. 2, if he's mid, or 3, if he's just flat out trash. He's just like the last 2 NFL seasons last year, I don't know what's going on. They just didn't want to play with we got Brown signing Quincy Williams. He's like got a full white shirt. He got some polo shorts on. And white socks. We got Brown signing linebacker Quincy Williams to a 2-year, $13 million. I feel like I heard his name before. It's a solid pick for us. Bills agree to terms with tight end Dawson Knox for a 3-year deal. Giants signing defensive back Greg Newsome.
They're in the red zone.
Mike Evans said I grew up Polish. I've been watching since I was a kid. Mike Evans this moment between Mike Evans and Gio and LA Shiar. Also, is Eliot Shiar instead of the Mike.
Nation. 50 touchdowns.
Now he's
Just
in
incredible production and just sustained
Niners
production
offense
consistently week in and week out in the lineup.
Bro, I see this shit yesterday, bro. Mike Evans, I'm surprised they showed it yet. Mike Evans is a Niner, which we're probably going to read in a second. Then he got McCaffrey, Purdy, and Kittle. How do you know that Mike Evans is a Niner? They just signed somebody else, too. Sam Darnold. Patriots signing another player on guard Elijah Tucker. Yo, Patriots is out here making some signings, and I love it. Patriots, 2 new signings in the last 24 hours. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, check. It's good. It's gonna make a difference. This guy's never been Super Bowl. That man, Drake Hill, he's in a pocket for 1 second without running for his life.
You gotta give the defense credit.
He looks like he's slow down. Nobody says he's big, especially after saying 10 days. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just a cat. He got Robert like quad board research.
I tell you, that boy, they're gonna put Steve on the cover of the new NCAA. They have a new college football.
Steelers running back, Rico.
I understand. It really makes sense.
To a 2-year
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be nice.
Devin Boyd.
Especially bringing a lot to the organization. He's just gonna bring a lot to the
Motherfuckers is gonna come just because
FIU will line up
they don't see it. They got one high, you know.
for the 5th time today.
So once you win this high again, then you get on the paper, boy.
Make sure those gaming glutes all activate. Don't want any muscles from overuse. And he's going to get up about the 29-yard line for a start down.
Kenny Pickett is usually when you're doing 7.5. 2 yards inside is easily. You don't say how much. Big bullets, much love, straight to stature. That's been there for like it is more than less.
They're still seeing matchups they want to take advantage of the back end of this defense, so they're looking to block.
Raiders signing linebacker Dwayne Walker. They go deep, 3 year, 36 M's. One of the Raiders, Saints tight end Noah Trent. I don't know who this is. Broncos releasing linebacker Dre. Raiders are signing pass rusher Quiddy Hayes for 16 years deal. 8 years ago, 2-0. The Redskins signed offensive tackle Derek Tunzel. I've heard his name before. How does his name? The Redskins offensive tackle. 6 years. Pretty bad bid. Quarterback Gardner Minshew, 1 year, 5.5.
That was super close.
Now getting Falcons. He has left the Miami Dolphins is now in another chapter of the Dolphins fans. One in the chat. You guys sad about Chelsea or just happy he left? Don't get it. Now, I'm just staying for the Dolphins for longer now. You guys are really too ahead. A lot of crazy reasons. Actually, really crazy. He had the head injury, and I feel like sensitive. He kind of been trying to come back into, like, switch to the NFL.
Looking to throw on first down.
The Dolphins just deactivate, like, their like button or Twitter or something. I'm just putting out the topics and decided to what I feel like we say how much excited.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Does this make the Falcons a deep playoff team or no?
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
Add another Super Bowl champ to the offense.
Oh,
I heard about that. Yo, here's the I'm pretty sure what I'm with the show now. Ken Walker, I see that yesterday. Emmanuel signing head, boy, athlete. Pretty good. It was bad. Redskins signing cash rush Daphne Way. 4 years. $100 with a $68 million
third down conversion.
I bet it is. I ain't gonna lie.
Looking to throw in the streets.
Hitman to the pit.
No. He got his full thought. He got his full hammer, man. Good performance. Great game. He missed about 2 yards.
Hey, jump. How many gonna fall?
This is amazing.
Stay on TikTok, bro. This social media is around for TikTok. That's great. Bengals signed safety Brian Cook, 3 year, 40 M's. Bro, there's a lot of big bags given out. Cordell Flott agreed to a 45-year guarantee.
All that time I was up there, man. Finally did it.
This is made the 9
I finally bought
GTA.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got the Giants signing
GTA 5? Oh, okay. Yeah, you went to the third?
They're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of
Okay.
here.
And then the Chargers signing things
Well, I had to buy the game. That's what I'm saying. I bought the game.
John Franklin 3 years, $63 million guarantee.
Here's a throw downfield.
This whole time I was upstairs, that's all I'm trying to figure out. I didn't know how to get the shit that's all stuff in there.
When I was supposed to graduate, I don't know why I'm admitting this, but
He'll settle for some pretty good
Oh,
No, that shit still downloading. How the download process going, man. Like, I literally just started downloading.
off the play fake on first down to throw.
alright, man.
49ers second down.
signed Malik Willis. Raiders signed Tyler, Golden State, and Alex Pierce. Chiefs signed I go ahead and Wondell Robinson, Travis. It is not the same. He's from the Jaguars. Man, I was the lightning
I mean, it's really not because I know like my keys. I mean, I know the like the keys and shit.
Of course, niggas know what the keys is, but like playing with it, like it's awesome.
I'm gonna be like, damn, I can do it.
Real server is really nigga computer work.
No, I'm saying I can put the settings on the controller.
I know, but nigga, it's really computer work, nigga. That's how they work, nigga. Don't try to cheat the system, nigga. Cheat the system. Learn how to play with that motherfucking keyboard. Niggas like nigga. I'm not saying that you don't know how.
I'm about to say, bitch, nigga, you the one that's assuming that I don't know how.
I asked, have you ever played a game on that motherfucker with that type of keyboard? And you was on saying, it's still the controller.
Yes, I know. But yes, I played a game with a keyboard before, bro. You gotta think, that's how we grew up playing computer games, bro.
It's not the same, bro.
Cartoon Network.
It's not the same, bro.
Nigga, Disney Channel games. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, bro.
It's not the same.
Don't do me like that, bro.
It's not the same, bro.
Don't do me like that.
It's like, you know. You gotta get crazy.
This shit gonna be fun though, man. I'm excited. Then it's like I said, my cousin the one that lived in Flint. He the one that really like showed you know what I'm saying, showed me.
Yeah, he gonna put you up in his shit.
I don't know what server he in. I'm just like I already got like. I'm about to show you, bro. Cause I already got like multiple servers. Like I said, I already got accepted into the DT and Phantom server. I just never like really bought it. You know that shit happened last year. See, I'm in Crash City server, Lit City server, Changes of Detroit. This is another GTA server. This is another server. This DTN server. And then I don't know what server this is. But yeah, I'm in a few servers when it's about like Discord, GTA. Not server, Discord. So it's like when I did buy the game, I did Discord and joined them into the server and shit. He said what?
So you gonna get a bit of it to get active, man. I've been the right way, because them motherfuckers strict as hell on that shit.
What you mean?
There's rules and all that shit. You can't kill motherfuckers, you can't rob motherfuckers at a certain spot and all that shit.
Oh yeah, no, it's because it's role play for real.
That'd be the only thing that you fucking do.
Nah, that shit role play.
Kill niggas all the time.
Cause this is like, if you got a world full of motherfuckers like you, niggas is not gonna get nothing done.
Oh, look at that.
They're not gonna get nothing done, so it's like, it's really role play and shit.
Same photo. Hey, don't say I gave y'all a warning, literally. That little 3-second count, you could have had enough time to turn down your earphones or your speakers, wherever you listen to, alright? Don't blame me. Don't be like, what are you doing, Mike? Alright? Alright, so the newest off Malik Willis puts on a show. When he got his opportunity last season. I forgot to tell the story. I was like, I don't know why I kept thinking Malik Willis was from the Colts. Unless he got traded for the Colts. Redskins are signing Pete Robinson 2 years, $60 million. Safety Kobe Bryant is signing with the Bears. Bucks linebacker Alex and Alvin 17 in for the Bucks. Bucks signing running back in Gainwell, 2-year, $14 million. Oh, I called LeBron to go. Oh no, I think it was AI. Yo, don't clip that, bro. They don't know crazy on that on TikTok. Shout out LBJ. It's slick, man. I ain't gonna lie. Patriots. Wait, no, he left the Patriots. I ain't gonna lie to you. Go to the Falcons. They just said I went off script. Alright, they said don't underestimate Sauce Gardner.
Don't worry about it, Doc. I got some tight ass.
Weird, they got Cam. Or maybe it's a backup. DeMario Davis signing with the Jets, 2-year, $22 million deal. You got to do all the salaries for the league. Giants, we've seen this earlier. Likely, Pittman, we've seen this earlier. We've seen that. And Jalen Watson, 3-year, $51 million going to the Rams.
Like I won't walk around this bitch like this.
And then here is a breaking news that I was waiting to see. I mean, we see it yesterday. I'm not considering that like I didn't see it, so we don't fake reactions here. But Ken Walker, after winning the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl MVP, is now in Kansas City. I'm not gonna lie,
like I won't
deal with this one, bro. One is it?
Cause I will.
This is an amazing decision for Ken to go to the Chiefs, or 2, she just stayed with the Seahawks. I ain't gonna lie to you, personally, to me, NFL is different than the NBA. Bro, if you win a Super Bowl in the NFL, you don't know when you're gonna go back to the Super Bowl. Let's be real. Even if you go like the next season to the conference championship like 3 times in a row, you just don't know. Like, for all we know, the Seahawks next season win like 5 or 7 games. You got the Super Bowl, MVP, and you're going to another Super Bowl team with Mahomes and Pat. I don't think it's a bad decision. Now, if we're being technical on location-wise, if we want to boil it down to that, I ain't gonna lie to you, I would have stayed in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kansas. Kansas may be a great place. I haven't been to Kansas in my life, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not moving from a penthouse or a house wherever he was living at in Seattle with the nice views and the, you know what I'm saying? I know the weather's like the down. I know it rains like every motherfucking day out there. But my nigga, I'm not relocating from Seattle to Kansas City. I'm just saying, man, maybe Kansas City might just have some stuff. And then I heard it was down in Missouri. You know what I'm saying? And from what I heard that Missouri is all types of other teams. So I don't know about that one, Ken. I probably would have ran it back and stayed personally with me with Seattle, but hey, it's your life. You got the Super Bowl already. You got the Super Bowl MVP. Says about the bad money. The Seahawks was offering them this deal after winning the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie, Seahawks, y'all dumb.
It's about the bridge. You're going to win a Super Bowl and an MVP. Of course he won his Vegas. These niggas just hit him and go to hell no, we're not Vegas.
I think just talk about guys that
4 years, 114 million.
That's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team will be doing this throughout the season. They're top 10 in sacks for a reason. They get after
Will Johnson?
Willis.
He's not
Willis.
Malik Willis.
Oh man, who got
they
something?
give the Marvin Harrison type of one, bro. Was Marvin Harrison
Damn, who the fuck is he?
SpongeBob resigned Kane the
Second down.
Fact check. I want to say Cardinals.
And then he'll make his way out of the
Raiders, defensive back here, Stroke, or Snow, my bad, fuck, cross. So a 3-year, $30 million contract.
No, the Dolphins.
So that's what they going with.
Yo, right off the bat, this is the best Patriots offseason the season we got Randy Moss. But Patriots, y'all ain't y'all bad. I said this, matter of fact, even though we lost the Super basketball, and I was upset about it. The positive side of it is now everybody's gonna want to play on ECU coming to next year. So the Patriots in Seattle. Bro, everybody wants to play the Patriots now like the early 2000s all over. We got teams on the side left around the Patriots. Y'all going to work. Mike Griffin going to work. Front staff, the owner, Robert Kraft, y'all going to work. Keep it up. Best off season so far. Yo, AJ Brown, Pat Jones. You know that was one of the teams since he goes. AJ Brown, that's Chad. Come on, maybe half that will be great. Entire world. One in 7 AJ Brown. AJ Brown,
Niggas like flight. These niggas like flight.
I understand. It's just so I agree. Damn, they're like this.
No cap. We had Lamar. We had.
Oh no! Oh, that's breaking the lead. That's breaking the lead.
We had Lamar.
I'm gonna tell you, that's breaking the lead right there, nigga. That's not no.
We had Lamar Holmes, man. Lamar Jackson, Jameer Gibbs, in the speed option. Oh boy.
Nigga, that shit right there, nigga. If we saw Lamar Jackson, I would cry.
This is a unit.
I would cry. Real tears.
This shit means something.
Nigga, it's over. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. This nigga is signed to him on 40.
The Bearcats will send out the punt unit.
That jersey going triple platinum.
Nigga, what?
He just wanted to get
Lamar Jackson gonna have his own day in the city.
Nigga, that nigga gonna have books named after him. The Lamars.
August 8th, that's Lamar Day. In the city of Detroit.
Nigga celebrated. Nigga enjoying just for my nigga. Nigga trying to get work. Where's the more than
Duffy, 4-year, 124 extension.
Listen, we ain't doing that unless he wants the Super Bowl.
I like the decision to go back here. Just
Super Bowl, everybody take off. On the 8th of October, everybody
plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Man, fuck that. I'm trying to come in. I'm trying to get more in. Put that Lamar shit.
I don't know if I read this off. I think I did. Yeah,
Lamar Jackson bringing the city to Detroit a motherfucking Super Bowl. August 8th should be a national-wide holiday. That's it. No work, no school.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. How are we going to give to the back?
Let me know what's next to trying to be games. I did do this player on the by the way. 99 overall.
Second and 15.
Fresh out the package.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield and he's looking at his He's got to tackle for a loss.
You already looked at
that ultimate team shit. I'm like, I'm playing 2K, bro. Yeah, I got like 100 overall. Motherfucking Zach Edey. I was looking at the shit like, this is my 100 overall card. It don't make sense. We had Zach Edey did to get 100 overall. What, so being 7-4? If you 7-4, you get a card just to match the Wendy card. Because you know Wendy got a gotcha. Wendy and fucking Jay Cunningham is the only niggas out here about in the NBA. Wendy, Arnold, and Kay Cunningham is the only two niggas out here about.
Rightfully so.
And LeBron and Luke definitely love coming to the run. You know how that shit. You know, make a story out of it. You know how that shit. Y'all buying fans need something.
Here you go, bringing up Brian into a conversation that didn't have nothing to do with Brian. This is the second time. That's the second time.
I was just saying,
This is the second time, man.
Y'all niggas be basically, you feel me? But, yeah, this nigga value. I was saying, like, these niggas, that's the only reason why they in the conversation, though.
I don't understand, bro. Why do Brian keep on coming up in conversations that don't have nothing to do with Brian?
This is an NBA conversation.
We're not talking about Brian.
Yeah.
The NBA is not Brian.
Brian is the NBA.
See, it be y'all. It be y'all.
Cause bro, I said it before you said it. Like, come on,
I literally said Brian is not the NBA, bro. I know you love Bron.
I be the main nigga defending Bron.
I know you love Bron.
I be the main nigga defending Bron.
But you don't love Bron like how I love him. Me and Bron was born on the same day. Me and Bron was born on the same day.
That's too much dick sucking, what y'all be doing. Like, what you and Bryce and all y'all niggas be doing, that's too much dick sucking. I like LeBron, and I'm in reality. Y'all not in reality. That's my thing, man. Y'all not in reality.
But we are. Y'all is the one that's being in denial of y'all's reality, bro.
We are basically basing the game off of what we are seeing. Y'all niggas basing the game off LeBron eyes. It's LeBron versus everybody. And y'all do. And we looking at it as when it's the NBA and we got LeBron. I'm like, where y'all gonna be at? Where y'all gonna be at with y'all? Y'all niggas just gonna stop. Y'all just gonna stop watching the NBA. Watch. Y'all niggas just gonna stop.
No, we not.
Y'all just gonna stop.
No, we not, because we still got another LeBron in the league.
That shit has sailed. I don't know if that nigga ever gonna be wet. Bro, he never gonna be something.
We don't care.
Hey, you can get like a little 6 man of the year, maybe.
We don't care.
Maybe overall, good role player.
Do your favorite players have a son in the league?
I ain't never had a son. Unfortunately. If he did, he'd be in the league.
Do other niggas' favorite players got a son in the league?
They do, but unfortunately, LeBron is the unanimous decision because he really won for the one.
I gotta learn the new player. They sound like 2 players from the G League that I seen in LA Fitness a few years ago. I gotta learn their names now too, so hopefully the next Warriors reaction.
A 4-time All-Star, his defense speaks for itself. Defensive Player of the Year back in 2016. In Las Vegas. Yeah, and he's had the strength. He just wasn't using it consistently early. But he's definitely learning how to play some protocol.
At least he was gifted.
Another great pass by the
Come on, what happened to the defense, man? We're gonna be up on you so old, man.
In the NBA world, that nigga don't know his foot.
You look like you about 38, 39. This nigga got 33, 34.
Over under, I remember that.
Man, Brian, this shit, it's just fucked up. It's fucked up. Brian got it looking like, man, why the fuck is y'all niggas looking this old? Brian's playing at 40. And I care. Y'all should be good at y'all 30s, man.
I understand 37, 38, 39, okay. Late 30s, okay. But that, getting into middle 30s, nigga, you need to be balling.
The next game would have been a windmill. I was thinking don't do a windmill.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that attack. They'll try to cash in just on the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Again, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you gotta pass the football a little bit more. Sometimes you gotta keep them all taken chunk by chunk.
He'll do it himself.
You don't want that.
Only 21 points a game off 47% shooting. That's a radar. Push it the other way. All right, let's mark it. If that pass had been on time, it would have been a nice run and down for flip.
Come on, big body that. A 40-yard guarding position. And then number 33 is going to Warriors. You can't finish the alley behind a strong press. Hey, number 33, man, send him back to the G League, man. Come on, man. What the fuck, bro? Man, if you even have 5 points already, God, you
What happened to the Ghost and Cherry Island shirt, man?
I was just playing like I played last week. And I'm gonna beat them. Yeah, I did a mission of the storyline because I had a storyline. I had hopped on that big mission shit, but the nigga well tamed how to flip. That's what I'm saying. And the nigga had to go to work. So I was just like, shit, man, I'm gonna hop on a little bit later and shit, and then hop back on. But I was tired. But I for sure hopped on.
I haven't heard about it, man. He getting the games and shit. It's like, If he's playing around in the rotation,
I have been getting like that.
because the sky with like new game, the good fall,
I got undisputed.
like what? I need to score my horizons. But hey, shit, that makes it fun to you, the hell yeah.
Yeah, I just got a belt undisputed.
What you want? Do you know the division? The IBC, WBC.
I gotta go back on there.
Okay.
I gotta go back on there.
They got like 4 divisions.
It's not for sure. It's for sure not the WBC because I'm still ranked like I'm on like 22nd or 23rd.
So what's your weight class?
I'm 145.
So what's your
I want to say I'm because I wanted to like conquer like different weight divisions. So I started off with reasonable weight so I can move up to welter. Not taking the welter, I think I'm welter, middle, light heavyweight, heavyweight. So I think I'm move up to welter, then go to like
they got undisputed where you basically you've been champion for a long time, you got another deal.
I don't know.
You're a champion. They got you a whole nother deal when you be a nigga who basically been champion for like 6-7 years.
Oh what?
Nigga, and real boxing, bro, we need to really give you another award. Nigga, Tyson Fury on that bitch. I think Tyson Fury got that bitch on the mouth.
He played dog, bro.
What are you talking about? They love to always have a strap on.
That's why I love me, that was love.
I'm not still straight. It's like here in the second quarter of this offense, having the lead is their quarter.
Are you serious?
I think they ain't even calling him his name. He said Steph Curry's brother. The name's a good
What did you say? I'm gonna get high 20 in that bitch.
Bro, Bam Adebayo had 31 points in the first quarter. Now he playing like that, he can for sure get that 80 ball. And you know exactly what 81 I'm talking about. Shot
Hey, 15 in the quarter. You got ever heard. Fucking with that, nigga, you got ever heard. 31 in the first quarter, but I never heard of that before. Real shit, probably like 25.
31 in the first quarter, 43 at halftime.
This nigga not gonna run me down with nothing but like 51 points. Yeah, it's sad to say, but I know this nigga gonna end the game on 51 points. This nigga not, I'm not that explosive to be out there scoring 78. He ain't even shooting threes, I don't think. I ain't never really seen him damn much.
He don't do an awful, but he can shoot.
Considering AT&T, good call.
AT&T offers you
You compare
after the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Got enough on first down. So they move the sticks around the line and see what they do this one.
Well, a little birdie told me rates are taking the hit.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle to twist.
I'll let someone else
They
do
didn't
it.
stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down.
It's your man.
Wants to go on top of the first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the basket. Well, we're second and a long way to go.
That's gotta count, right?
Wants to go on top.
This season.
Looking to the right. Complete to the right.
Just get fancy now by double A.
Good job by Henderson to shut the door.
And then his speed's got to get another just the rest. He's got
Trying to break his spot.
Oh, good steal. Hey, B. Samuels, I'm loving your energy, bro. Bro, get that fresh contract and explain it, man. One more game. Oh, man. 3 more games. Let's get it! Tie game. 17-6 run for us. Last 5 minutes. Man, wannabe fucking Golden State Warrior right here, bro. Shooting, chucking up threes, bro.
Filipowski knocks down 2 at the line.
Yo, Anthony Melton, good fucking tape. Good tape. All right, the edit it down. It's 35 seconds left. Oh my fucking gosh. Bullshit, no offense to number 22 in the Jazz, bro. You would literally be a 10th man in the early 2000s, man. Bro, if you were playing on the Pacers and you asked to come to the game, this nigga Jermaine will ball your shirt up and say, hey, go sit down a little, man. Go make sure you give me a fresh towel. Here in 2026, niggas just chucked up threes at will. Shit sucks.
Rebound loose. Another 3-point.
No dip. Let's get it. 1 point. Okay, 1.7. No timeouts. We're down by 3.
Full inbound. Here we go.
I don't see anybody. Just him out it. He said those.
Defense out front. Hot shot.
got a fresh new contract, buddy. Your pockets are nice and full. You can't hit the fucking rim, bro. Great. Bro, I haven't shot this fucking bad since 2017 era. Like, what are we doing, bro? I know it was a double pump shot, but bro, you could have at least hit the rim. At least the backboard, bro. Did we really lose to the Jazz? We really lost to a team that's not making the playoffs in 10 years. Draymond with 6 points, 15%, those 10 for Post, 22 for Anthony Melton, 14 for Pods. Nobody cares who's scoring the Jazz respect. Alright, show me the next year. Unfucking I cannot I can't believe you. I thought we didn't come back. That's why we're saying too much, bro.
Kickoff team is on the field and we're ready to get this one underway. And the ball will make it into the end zone. Turn on that one for a touchback. So Delaware's offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Alright, Todd King, top 3 chickens, white chicken, it's like some promo or something, biggest free throw. Draymond Green pulls out Warriors face to run trade. Yo, Draymond Green! Face, put a name on it, bro. Is he firing shots at me?
I see Warriors fans like, yo, it's time to get him out of here. And to the real Warriors fans that don't feel that way, I appreciate it. To the ones that do feel that way, like he was the boost for one guy.
Draymond, come on, bro. Put a name on it, bro. I'm not going to do that. I'm like, give Draymond one of these. I'm going to give him one of these. He's like, take that. He said, look, right. Hey, Draymond. Someone tell Draymond, yo, Draymond, just shout us out. Bro, put a name on it, Draymond. Bro. Let's say, you know what, matter of fact, you might go to your podcast, you know, do all that we talk about, bro. You can keep it, you know what I'm saying? Keep rated wherever you want to be.
Like, fucking, Stone Cold forever loses.
Now it's just I don't know if he's talking about me or not, but it's just too loud. Sorry, no lie.
Right, so you don't know how to appreciate for its entirety because you've never been here. You never had the opportunity to do that. So, great, I'll be the test. Right, this, I love this organization. This one,
I did not realize I was struggling that line, and I realized I got a lot of those watching this. Believe that?
We already had our thing, our little back and forth. So he was grabbed right there. Once I saw him on the grab Clay, that was some of the choco tricks. Hey, let's go. I did not realize I was so good at that. I did not realize I had it that long, but I got back to the locker room. When I got back to the locker room, I was watching this, and I was like, yeah.
Y'all Patriots fans?
I was about to say, as much as I can. How do you hide it? If he goes over on an island, that's a bad shot calling
To be in the Heisman picture, you gotta make
Take it to the house. Then I just realized Rosani's getting too late, bro.
Rosani's.
Not that nigga Rosani's.
I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive. That's a play action the quarterback would like to have back.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Very dry. Very dry.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29 if they'd love to convert this third and short. To the ground. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain on that one. So the offense is doing good right on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up first down. They're going to go. They would knock him down. He's got enough to get him across the line to pick up first down. There's a sign of the first down. They're looking down for the twist. Bringing the heat. There's the throw. This is the quarterback. Target there. Maybe they hook up. It's an incompletion. Way over to the air. Second and long.
Get 0.9% APR and up to 2,000 allowance on Encore GX.
Off the fake. Look at that. Make the catch. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. New set downs right on the doorstep of this offense. Keep it on the ground, first and goal. And he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
What is we doing? What is the quarter right now? The game is over.
Most of the time, this requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slip through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
In Vince's defense, he did ask me about a time. I go, no, stay true.
Bro, I need to watch the highlights. Like, this nigga, what?
Oh, did you see this?
Yeah. Catfish.
And the extra point was good. They finished drive. 76 yards on the
Oh, you see it right there.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god.
What the fuck did he do tonight? That was easy as fuck. This nigga scored more points than Kobe. Man, my Bible dropping fucking 81 like it ain't nothing on a Tuesday.
Explosive finish around the
shot blocker.
This nigga they're crazy. Oh my God, Shane, oh my God. Fuck the third time, Brown never.
Oh my God.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Brian, bro, he played what, 4 years on Miami? He never scored one fucking. He never scored a fucking 84, 3 points, nigga. I'm sorry. I had to. This one actually means something, you know? Oh my God, shut up. Kobe did that shit on Toronto. Toronto wasn't that good. Stop.
Bron got 61 in the fucking Madison Square Garden.
Fucking guy, bro. The nigga was don't do that. You should have it your way around this bitch. Have it your way. Boy, AJ must have gave that nigga some dog ass pussy last night. Oh my God. Cause nigga, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, that's all.
Was it his ass? Yeah, that nigga 83. Damn.
Give him 83. Yeah, my boy. Oh.
I tell you, I love the play though on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion. The shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding the biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job. That's why I think the defensive coordinator, you got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close the line of scrimmage. Doesn't even need to throw it deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Driving and kicking. Yaka Shelma's the rookie set up.
Second to the third quarter.
Oh my God. What? Like, bro, this is D-Bron. You just bust the fuck out of Brian record, man. Alright, I'm done. I knew it. That nigga got some good pussy. I know a nigga who got some good pussy. Nigga that got some good pussy could put up 30 at the rim.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can catch you.
What?
Bam! This shit is crazy.
That's our Vicky Bakery fly. Sweet too.
They'll stick to the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker. It's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need 8 inches, and this is why they have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
This shit is crazy, man. No, it's like Kobe.
With a minute and a half left.
Kobe.
82.
straight downfield. They get it done for this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening close to the end zone now with the new center backs. The play action fake. Grab it.
At this point, everybody getting 83 points, man.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's hits.
I'm like, Coach, what the fuck we doing? Put me in the game still, Coach.
Fires into the end zone. Pass is poking out. Complete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. You know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal to go.
Damn, Adebayo! Damn, Adebayo! Get that steal on the position. But you gonna get that blue bitch tomorrow, man?
That's exactly what the offense does.
Talk about my nigga stand up in it.
Lining up to attack one more on the lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Jones. Kevin, what do you got?
Lead to lead is so tough to figure in ACC, which is why this one is critical. Syracuse is currently ahead of this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb. This team has struggled to pull away. They are playing over Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes. And the pass rush is effective.
Holy Flint, Michigan.
The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they go to the game. He's got it down the middle.
We have a problem.
This game very easily could come down to which team has the ball out.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return, and he's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a movement around for the offense. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown! The mantra is always finished. They're trying to do that here in the regular season in this Big 12 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets to his progression and if it hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
It's your job to do the rest, right? You get me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell. This is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's hoping
Them
for something a
boys,
little more
they
dynamic.
think they really a real rivalry, they not.
And
Don't
now
fuck.
moving offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll move the wide receiver. One man in the backfield and he gets it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Blue Hens are in a hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The sweet feet buy a little time. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
This guy's just giving nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and he chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Blue Hens with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. We're at the 2-minute timeout. These guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Blue Hens started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass, it's Gage. He's got the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they're ready to strike.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Grinding and pushing his way, man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away from the goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. That's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
I know you mother.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw this 1 point closer. So an 82-yard drive there. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take the lead in this drive and start at 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, Dave. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
After the loss on that last one, an all-important second 12. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's close to the first down, and they're going to mark him just a little short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Hicks. Back over in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be out for a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Always wide. Got a wide open receiver. It's a seam wide open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top in times, running out the half. And he's in for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they've got to find some answers. They've got to regroup here at halftime.
They're coming up to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here it comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Waiting second to the first half. Let's see how they handle it. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
The Blue Hens will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Here's the hit. Looking for the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Set up for second and short after that completion. Back to throw, it's Hicks. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're marking it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The roommates connected with each other. That's funny.
The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottomed up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds the guy, he's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they're going to get lit up just like that.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Trying to set up the screen. And it's a touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing his defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. We got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more comfortable.
He makes the grab for the two, but wait just a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Now they have in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Gage. Oh, after him. On the run, and he'll slide toward the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense. Choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Use the play fake. Now throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted deep.
I don't know why he ran the ball.
Taking it the other way.
I would rather stick with the zombie polo, honestly.
I claim my last donation didn't go through but talk about your boy Ray game. This freaky get the ass with Suki Hana. Also, when you see my name, just call me Major.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the fake sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good at every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in the uni. Like, when you look that good coming off the ball, those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it.
Work hard.
Why are you winning with that shirt? Hey! You winning with that shirt? Look at this kid! You see that stranger? You want to throw? What are you doing in this work spirit? What are you doing in this same school? What your big ass doing in this school?
You go up in here and bust their ass. They get that same treatment that Michigan State get. Fuck these people.
They all got like what that's why you can't do that. Because you might not be that kind of person. But you know how to think a shark in that motherfucking punch. That's why you shouldn't do those shit like that. You fucking bully. I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully.
That's why you don't do that. Girls are rookie girls for hanging out with big Mike Holder. But yes, you can. I'm sorry, I'm loud. I ain't gonna don't push it. I'll be loud.
What's the higher shit look like?
You grabbing it!
So they keeping you in that middle spot. I don't know why. Like y'all never go up or y'all never go down. You just stay in that spot. They just like, it's like we don't know. We really want him to be the Heisman, but we don't know.
Oh wait, you know what? I'm sorry. You might go to D-line. I thought they put this together skill Yeah. Alright, go to D-line.
You know, I look at the possibilities of Steve going to the league if he does with Heisman. That's just how it is. Don't stop it at the highest at that point. There's our sophomore stopped at the highest. We come in.
From Springfield, Missouri, Pastor Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, a squad willing to put on a show. And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. This has been a special season, and this guy's play has gotten him right in the mix for the Heisman Trophy. Just what are you looking for in his final few weeks to get across that finish line?
Consistency, and even beyond that, David, I think elevate. Can he elevate his game? He's been so good. It's been an historic season for this guy so far this year, but you know the toughest challenges are still ahead. Can he take his game to the next level and win the Heisman?
And that's a hard thing to do as a wide receiver. Like, again, you're going against quarterbacks that touch it every single play. So to continue the dominance in the big moments on the big stages and making those big splash plays, they don't hurt to throw a one-handed catch in there. An amazing play that wins the game late. Like, those are the moments, those Heisman moments that matter so much.
After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Wicks. Now adjusting. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the 1st down. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Lost to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lewis. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Wants to throw again.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. It intended.
He's got it and just sashays it in the end zone for the touchdown. Talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Give these niggas the Michigan State treatment, bro. If they even score the ball, give them niggas 2 touchdowns back. Fuck them. They don't run multiple seasons for us too. Fuck them niggas.
Catches it inside his 20, chance to really gain some ground. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bears offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the year.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, we know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. There's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Let's take a moment to thank Missouri State. Good pickup on the recruiting front this last week. Three-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level. And this is how you do it. You get players that you're going to go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
The Bears heading quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. Look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some more.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain here. Still been short of the first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down to the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
I gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast after giving up a huge loss on that.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's third down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no. They're not getting this first down. Nice job coming up, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Wicks. A little release to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the tailback. Strong run and get it out to the 21-yard line and pick up 6. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Well, across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They pick up half of it, it'll be second and 5. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left.
This guy reminds me a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in and week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Moving boy.
First play of the period, first down here.
His quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but we're not going to get it to that. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Tyree.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
And he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
This receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills to work for and a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the match.
Only when you have to. He wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. He's got the two-point conversion and they go for that lead. Get off here on the field. This defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Capability, inside, here's the Hyundai Celebrate standards with America's best warranty.
Want to turn that last drive was.
Now, it's by 24-hour battery.
And the scoring drive.
And those are frustrating. You think you might get better than that. Defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. Offense down. He's providing a small against defensive goal.
They got to turn the page. They've got players in the wide receiver. They got to get that back. Put a good back together.
Oh, he had it for deep. Ball was there and he just threw his fingers.
So if it looks like right now, if I stay right there,
They'll move those chains, dragging out to the 29-yard line and trying to get the score going. And the Bears with the first and 10.
and that, it was free.
Use the play fake now throw. Scrambling away.
We're making a positive out of the negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting it incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down.
And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser. Couldn't find his man last time, but leaves her with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The deal works his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before the stop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the air, it's Wicks. Makes the catch, it's Pryor.
One of the things we love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Prime play action. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have a dang good fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Let's show you what's going down. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Louisiana Tech, who implications galore inside CUSA.
this big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes that deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bears will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, maneuver space. Pretty solid coverage there. They'll stop it at the 26. They'll go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline.
You gonna be all over Sports Center's boy.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. They didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy.
Y'all get advanced this year, man. Y'all niggas usually be the ones who tell them straight up like, oh yeah, y'all not coming to the 25-yard line. So like, y'all niggas,
that last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, Dave.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think too, Dave, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Works the middle of the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. At the 45 on its way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He leaves it with the back. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Missouri State. They punctuate the chain for the trip to the end zone.
And they didn't start this 1st half the way they wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. The offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Wicks. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuating receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Going the other way, he's got room. And he
Boy.
points go on the board before the end of the half. So let's see how they play in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Dances away at right time. And he avoids the hit and slides after a short gain. This will probably be the last play of the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a great reaction and kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
Itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin despite treatment.
He's able to grab the football and the
Now
hands team
I
gets the job done.
One daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash
So
of
here comes the
eczema
Missouri
fast.
State offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going to piece by piece of this coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game. It's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He saw man coverage and the idea just get it to my receiver as quickly as I can and let it work.
Able to see man and see the cushion and see the guy backed up a little bit. Now I know I can light it to him right now and get a positive.
Injections to see if Rinvoq is right for you.
Hey, listen, man. Bam just dropped 83 points. 83 points in an NBA game. It was the funniest game I've watched in my life. Like, no exaggeration. It was the funniest game I've watched in my entire life. Bam had more points in the season than Kobe. 81 kills. Like, when Luka dropped his 7 kills, Joel dropped 7 kills, Donovan dropped 7 kills, Luka dropped 7. That felt like the maximum season. And then Bam, who's not even a Bam's career high before tonight was 41. He just dropped 83 against the Wizards team that, like, you gotta have some pride eventually. And they did. Eventually they did have some pride. But it was the funniest game I've ever seen. So this is why I've been doing things over the last couple weeks, because there are so many bad teams / taking teams. I'm not wasting my time watching a lot of these bad teams live. But the game that I care about today, which is still on, by the way, Celtics versus Spurs, I'm like, that game tips off at 7 Central. I get into my home at 6. What game that tipped off at 6 will I watch until the Spurs game come on? And I got lucky enough to pick the Miami Heat because they've been playing great basketball recently. I'm like, okay, who knows? Bam scored 12 of the first 14 points. I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then he had 18 points. And then I tweeted something along the lines, I hope y'all seeing what Bam is doing. He finished that first quarter with 30, like a good 32. Because once we got to that 80 mark, he scored a good 30 in the first quarter. And I'm like, because we've seen players have a 25-point quarter or so on, and then they might end up the game with 45, 50. So I wasn't thinking the brother was about to put up the second most points since Wilt Chamberlain. I'm sorry, the most points since Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 81. You know how Rashad McCants like, I could have got Kobe 81. No, you can't. But maybe, because Bam's got 81. No, let me stop. But like, it just seemed like an unobtainable number to me. And it just happened for a guy that he don't average 30. He ain't Luka. He ain't Shea. He ain't Anthony Edwards. Hell, he's not even the top scorer on his own team on a normal basis. And he just dropped 83 points? Are you kidding me? So this game was objectively just hilarious, right? From start to finish. Bam shot how many free throws in this one? 43 free throws. And
And at some point, there was like I think that always like the Wizards was just fouling their ass off, but also you were celebrating. There was a moment where I had literal tears streaming down my face, and I want to show you.
Oh, they gotta be high.
The worst thing that could happen, by the way, because it's 83 points. I respect it. Shout out to Bam.
If
This
they
is a
decent,
legendary
like,
moment I'm happy I was alive to see. But at the end of this game, this shit here got shameless now. Let's call it spade a spade.
You going into that?
The worst thing that happened was because he was on the brink of beating Kobe's record. They went away from the Celtics versus Spurs game, a game that was a 5-point game. And they went away. They said, "Hey man, we see that there's two contenders going against each other, but Bam is about to break history. So forget about what Tatum and Wemby is doing and all of the stuff. We want to see what Bam is doing." So the whole world is watching Bam right now, and this was what was happening. This is what was happening. 2.5 minutes ago, at this point, Bam got 77 points. So he's 4 points away from tying Kobe's 81, right? Right here, there's 3. He's seeing 3. He gives it back up because obviously he can't shoot when he's been guarded by 3 people. But I forgot that he can, and he missed it. Offensive rebound, Drew Smith gets it, and the Miami Heat so goal in this game. So they got down to that damn ball. He missed that one too. Another offensive rebound. Good cut. And he got fouled. So now that's 77 and 79. That was just one of the funniest things that happened. But that ain't it. Bam had 74 points. You know what? Let's just rewind. Bam had 74 points. 74 points. So what it felt like, again, I would have to go back and watch how every single one was done. Bam had 74 points. So 74 points. On single coverage. And then when he had 64 or 74, this is what happened. They eventually started scoring through. Why did he decide this game means a lot. Too many because the has changed. Now it's too much. But we got to start saying the two people. And then I think it ended up passing here and it's trying to what he got 74 now. Honestly speaking, if LeBron is dropping 30 in the first quarter against me, and we're already one of the worst teams, and he's missing 2 All-Stars a couple times in a row, I'm just going to say to what he's arrested. Why keep him until they got to Kobe? And then something else happened in this game that I thought was absolutely hilarious. What had happened was they had scored, and they said it was an offensive foul. And it was a blatant offensive foul, too. And their explosions, like, well, my boy, that boy Bam every single position was actually legit. So here's that possession. This is all within like a 2-minute span, by the way. Ami is sharp, like for this score. But they was like, no, let's go. Ami is double. Check that record. It was 2 fouls. And both of them was the second. They said he gets the first rebound. Shout out to Fontaine, and all these crashes. That's 2 charges. It's supposed to be. Well, we don't do that to the free throw line to make those 2 minutes close to 8. I mean, this game is already over. So let's use our talent on this one. And we just push this review that you've ever seen me a day like that. Every review like this that's what they gave like 4 seconds. It's like, what was that? And this has a minute and a half. On the broadcast. And it wasn't this, but the in-house play, the outfield was there. They were the ball players, so they were the team that gave what 8 points in the game. And Bam eventually does get this pass. And never in his mind is that you go foul, and they did. And he got back to the free throw line, right? He makes the free throws, yada, yada, yada. And then I think this is like, after Bam makes his free throw. Audibly, on the broadcast, one of his teammates, that's wrong. He said, "Go, Bam!" Like he's screaming at Bam to go. He can get the ball. Or the signal, "Go, Bam!" And then he does get it. And then they don't clap. But he did make rush. He's and he don't want to get that ball. He's doing everything in his power to get those free throws. And they didn't get this stuff because he barely had 0 seconds, 14-second violation. And then he just give the ball. And listen, again, I respect the game. The game is game. You know, so I'm not mad at Bam or Smoke or anybody that was involved in this. But here, I'm just laughing at it. I'm just laughing at how ridiculous this game turned into. Now, again, all these tweets about watching Bam and all the greatness that Bam was doing was well before he was even close to 80. I was just saying that he was having an amazing game. And a lot of things that I was showing you is, you know, shamelessness, you know, but also now just like the solutions. And sure, but also no at the same time. And the reason I say that is if you look at, a lot of the top, seven punch scoring, a lot of the times our coach are doing this against bad teams. You know what I'm saying? Somebody see, I'm just doing that on top. Let's somebody see that. So this is of course Will's game. I cannot believe how ridiculous that Will was. God. So that 100-point game, you shot the when we go to Kobe's game, they look at the Toronto Raptors team. This Raptors team wants to win 7 games. Again, it's a bad team. Kobe didn't get to the free throw line 46 times, but then he took 46 shots to get that. Shout out to Kobe and the rest of the league. If he gets a Luka Doncic, I think this is what helps him to say it. Luka's 73. Shot 16 free throws in that season. Shut up. Then the next one we got is game. This Houston Rockets team won 22 games. So like a lot of times we get those 7, 8-point performances, it's going to be a bad team. The Bulls were a bad team, but not to drop that 70 in that overtime game. Who's this? This is David Robinson 70. That Clippers team was a 27-win team. Then we go to Elgin Baylor 71. The Knicks were 2-10 at that point. They end the season with 60 as a 21-win team. So like, Rudy is a bad team. What they do, this first team was awful when Jordan dropped this 70 against with Montgomery. Now with Montgomery going back on this video. So like, yes, say what you want about the shade of Jordan at all. But also recognize that, like, yeah, it was a bad team, and it traditionally is against a bad team. You don't see the best teams in the league get like 87 It just don't really happen. This box score is crazy. Like, shout out to the team. Because no shot at Hero but if one of the two is in that game, they not doing what the other guys do. Tom Hero said, I'm going to get my 25. You ain't going to get Norman Powell, his ain't don't work at all. The next highest total shots taken was David Richardson. Everybody else just did nothing but crash offensive glass and give the ball to him. On the other side, I'm actually, after watching him, I'm so surprised that not a single person on this team, which team we have now, we got a right between Jay Torrey and Christian. We're not seeing one of them got up. The crazy part of those actually having those games in individual games as well, and it's going to overshadow. And for a moment, it felt like the next Crosby loses so overshadow the game. It really does, because there is a bit of a goal for it. I don't know, I'm going back to it, and it is so shameless. It is, it doesn't brand scheme, it doesn't matter, so that's why I'm not running arms about it, but it is nasty, you know what I mean? I'm just looking at this box score again. And I'm looking at the box score of all these other guys. Of the 7-point games, that is the lowest field goal percentage of any 7-point game.
They first.
And he's the second biggest guy to drop 7. David Robinson was second. So like the third biggest guy. It's so interesting. How will in the grand scheme of the games, Will Chamberlain's 100 is remembered as like this myth. Like no record of it, but we respect it as a 100-point game. Kobe's is like it's cold at the end of the day, right? Luka, Donovan Mitchell, all these guys games as a number of dropping 7 was well respected. I remember doing he dropped 7 if I remember correctly. People wasn't up with it until I don't know exactly. This might be the game just like a game just dropped. I don't even know what the people are talking about. This might be the least liked and respected game plus 7 for the history.
And that's crazy to make you say. But as I'm reminiscing on the game that I just watched, I couldn't be mad at you if you wasn't messing with me. The first 2.5, 3 quarters, not a single complaint from me. Because he genuinely wasn't about, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like something crazy. But as you get to the last 4 or 5 minutes and it does get cold,
not going to get the first down. It's 4 down. Bears will send the punt team on the field. And that sets up a return. Return blocked down by the coverage team. Here comes the offense back here on the field now. Looking at third and a first down. Pressure is coming.
They finally get to the quarterback with that sack, and he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half. So the defense really needed that small victory for minute reasons.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks and then screen. The first down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
I'm doing a no salary cap 82-0 challenge. I have no financial restrictions as I sign players, make trades, hopefully build out.
Standing field position to begin this drive. It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the throw. It's Wolf. Pass caught. They put it down short of the end zone. This will set up a 1st and goal.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do in that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety one.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for 6. Secondary out now, trying to jam these receivers.
Great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and in position to go for the head coach. Very easy run with the field goal. This comes to the goal line. He needs to try to get that touchdown. You get a tight end like this, and he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And he's
last time I listened to that was 1994. My senior year high school.
Drop it back into the throat for the first down. Comes up with the catch. And now the defense will just on their side for this crucial play. And the punt team makes its way into the field.
67% on right
away now. The offense will have great field position.
Oh, you would have got sneaks to the head there. He just came up with it. You would have got the sneaks there.
22. This offense is in great scoring position now.
He asked me what my weight was. I told him the parking lot.
Scanning the field. It's Wolf.
When you ready.
And get it to the position.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives them. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that to rotate, take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
You know what my name is? Sean T. Gillett. J.Wayne Gillett. Shit. You know just how we do it. You know what's what. Right?
First play of the drive, come out front. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be a safety.
Man, it is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. Actually get this team scoring.
Yeah.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
You got a bully ball like Bill. I already know. You got a bully ball, man. Oh, he really got a bully ball, man. Elbows and step moves.
What's the play here on second half of this offense? Nice run. It's Robinson. Receiver brought down after a shot catch. Third down. Goes to the right. Makes the catch. Stop. Throws the football to the 16 in first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Come on, man. Oh, my God. He wasn't beating old man that's 49 years old. He wasn't beating.
Before the halftime break.
Make him pay, guys. Come on. He want to beat me up now. Here we go. Hill and home. They got the heat. The villain in the club. Too far. Step up. Oh, that's too far. Damn, guys. That's my fault.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
He ain't got no shot, guys. Stay in your range, guys.
Offense setting the field.
That's like killing right there. That's big.
First and 10, he'll look to throw it. First down game. Second and short. Opportunity to take a shot here. As they come to the line on second down.
Take that.
With the sticks, it's So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play.
I don't think he got no shot. That's a problem.
Just a good job of spreading the ball, making sure everybody's getting touches. When you do that, the defense can't depend on one guy or two guys. Making them have to be aware of everybody allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Okay, I didn't know that. Who was making pay?
Brady scramble.
That's not a foul. That was crazy. That's not a foul. I made that count. I'd have made that count.
I always love to say those offsides
I would have made that count,
they're always pointing at each other. Oh, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
I got to put the way to go.
Moves into scoring position. Pass is incomplete.
But a penalty marker on the play should result in a first down.
We got an old man out of retirement, man. Oh, yes. Come on, do something. Show me something.
That could be a crucial moment in today's game. The penalty backs the defense up even more.
What I do,
And goal from the one.
I come in the league right downstairs in that corner. And when they swing it, baby,
This is my time shot. This is my stage.
you know what the college is like, right? You know what the college is like, right? You can't do nothing with shit.
Let's not forget the line and receivers are job at quarterback as well. It's a dream performance by this quarterback. Bring it out. It's Fisher.
Solid job by the coverage.
We can shoot that thing. If we can't do nothing, then we can shoot that thing. See, I'm from the old school where we don't worry about all this. We just put the basketball in the basket. That's it.
About the 23-yard line.
Really important by this offense. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Instagram because I'm 50 years old. You never see a 50-year-old move like this, man. It's amazing. Take some space now. It's going to be smaller. Just lift the leg up and it's fit. Step up there. I saw that. Very humbling. Watch this. Oh, okay. That was getting me. That's it. I hit 5 plays, man. What is this? I can't believe it. We told it was a game. We told it was a game, bro.
Really, the only way to get back into this game is create turnovers. Balls on the ground, they pass on it, and they get the ball back to the
Chill, ball. How you want to do like that? You got to come for it. They were trouble. You know you can't go back to smile. They said, man, you got it. Make sure Brad
He's trying to run the football. And they keep dominated over this scrimmage. It's not changing at all. They become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on their quarterback. Race 3. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. So it's up a nice 2nd and 2. The Bears looking to crank out the tempo. Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. They made the right things and able to get some
Solo. In progress, plus you find their perfect state anyone can. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Did you see that shadow like an elf with glycolic plus gloss with glycolic acid by L'Oreal Paris? Still work that.
So I got a perfect end of regular season.
They got some good ass defense.
USA, they've accomplished a goal and they've made their case. Now it comes down to what the decides to do to see if this championship your team's going to get an invite to the college football playoff. That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
How you feel that there's like all the overseas players out the country running the NBA? How you feel about that? Running the NBA. Oh. They got most of the biggest players. Yeah. That's kind of coming. Why was it coming? Because basketball is going all over the world. Like, I play basketball, so I run into these guys all the time. I ran into lots of top of Luka, top of Joe Perry, top of Giannis. Seeing like guys like I played against him in like U16, U17. Before the World Cup. I just think the basketball game is not only healthy in America, but it's getting bigger, guys are getting stronger, faster, like smarter. Get this next up. Who was the top 5 players that when you step on the court they complain the most about you? The top 5 players that complain the most about you. Top 5 players that complain the most about you when they see you in that court. They always point to the rest. Because see, I wouldn't go to I'll be getting you I wouldn't worry about that shit. But I know some of these my boy did it. You know what I mean? When I went to college, okay with the ball. And that shit ain't nothing. I played game. That's my whole game was that. You know, back in the day. But tired. Tired about what? I'd like to get to the rim. No, that's him. I ain't going there. I ain't got no like Zion game. See, I like that. See, they match my game. They match my game over dudes. I can see my niggas still. Oh my God. You did it, my boy. You did it. I got my first Heisman, man. I did it. No, come on, Burger. Watch right now. My boy made it to New York. Made it to New York, man. Like he did it. We're proud of that boy, man. Steve in that dog ass season, man. Steve is a Heisman Trophy winner. As y'all can see, on the next time. For sure. That's 3. Next time we play, which is tomorrow, we will be in the college playoffs. Knowing that I got a Heisman Trophy winner, man, anything's possible. We did it, man. We did it. Hey, Jared Jackson. It is, man. Teammate. Great job, man. They don't spare nobody. Can't believe my boy did it, man. You ain't seen nobody from my team, right? Giannis. Come on, Giannis played too hard to be complaining. For the first time I ever played him, first thing he did was start screaming like off the whip, like screaming, driving the ball and be like, hey! Trying to get the fouls on me early, like Memphis did. Trying to get the fouls on me early so I don't have to guard him. Damn. Let me ask you a question. When you was in Memphis and you made that stage, what's wrong? When they played, oh, there you go. That one? And then it didn't turn out your way, did it? Was it any regret? No. So that's how we were all season. Like on the beginning, from when Josh said they were fine in the West, which we were fine in the West. So we had no problem in the West for the second, like 2 years in a row. They lost at home. So like we were good. Like we were always smash mouth.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Super.com. With Super Plus, you can access the Super.com card, a secure card that gives you 5,000 credit use. This isn't money you can spend. It's reported as a credit line where you always use $0, which can lower your credit usage ratio. A factor that makes up
Anything is possible.
about 30% of your
3
credit
star
score.
one the highest.
This can lead a very quick and dramatic score increase for people who maxed out credit cards. No hard credit check to apply 0% APR.
Tomorrow we got a big game.
No minimum balance required.
Don't prep for it.
Every time you use super.com card
We're gonna have AI
that
analysis.
activity is reported all 3 major credit bureaus, TransUnion,
It's gonna be a good time, man.
Experian,
We're gonna
and
play this
Equifax, to help build a positive
Everybody,
history